right, guys. Well, in the last video we did a wash, and we did it using Styronogloss's Forced as a pre-spray. It's a real nice, strong, cuts through the grime type of pre-spray, and then we foamed it, rinsed that off, and then we did a waterless wash, and it came out fabulous. So I'm kind of looking at that, and I'm thinking, well, let's try out Built Hambur's touchless. We'll use it at a 4% PIR. Basically, if you want to get to 4% in something like a foam cannon, that's like 1/3 Built Hamber, and the rest is water. All right, Built Hamber touchless 1/3, and the rest is water. That's going to be my fastest way to tell you that. It might be off by 20 milliliters, but let's just say if you're using 1,000 milliliters, use about 700 milliliters of water and around 300 milliliters of touchless. That's pretty close. It's actually 321 milliliters. For the way that my pressure washer worked, it's different for each pressure washer and how much water and GPMs are being used. But so that's why I say roughly 1/3 is product and 2/3 is water. Roughly, I think you'll get away with that just fine. So we use the Built Hamber touchless. And we're going to use Echo 1. I have it concentrated, broken down into these bottles here. I made my own. This is a waterless wash from Hyper Clean. All right, and that's what I'm going to be using. Last video, I used Blackfire. This video, I'm going to use Hyper Clean. All right, let's get going, guys. Touchless from Built Hamber. This is a sugar-based snow foam pre-wash. All right, let me see if that brings it up to the level I need. Yep, right here. There it is. It's perfect. All right, so you could actually put this into a spray bottle, and I have it here. Let me see. One of these has it. I don't know where it's at. It might be. No. Let's see. Last but not least, here it is. All right. So here it is, made into a pre-spray. So I guess I'll go ahead and pre-spray this on the bottom of the car. But I don't even think you really need to do that. This is going to be sufficient, and this is going to go all over the car. But just to keep it, just to use the rest of this up, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's the Built Hamber touchless. I've made this at 4% previously, and I've got a little bit left. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get, but we're just gonna spray it on there. See if I can fix this. No, that's too much. Probably just need more product in the bottle, but I'm not really worried about this because we're going to use a whole foam cannon full of touchless anyway, and this is made at 4% as well. So the pre-treat, whatever. Let's just get with it. Okay, guys, let's get to foaming. Built Hamber touchless. 4% PIR. Why would you use this why would you use this at all? It's a high cleaning, pre-foaming product. Instead of pre-spraying with some kind of degrease or something, this is one of those products that just does it all at one time, saves steps. So let's show you how this works. Even though I sprayed a little bit of it out of a spray bottle, it wasn't much, and might as well say it was nothing. Here we go, guys. So is this a really thick product? Well, it does a nice covering layer. It is not shaving cream thick. It is landing on there and dripping off, but it stays on there. So it is breaking up the grime, but it's also dragging it down. Not as strong as some of your thick snow foams. The last one we used was Strana Gloss Snow, but look at, it's just been sitting here and it just kind of sits on there, even though it's dripping off the car. Kind of a perfect mix. All right, this Bill Hamber Touchless, it's a sugar-based product. Some of you guys don't like salt or whatever the heck, and this has corrosion inhibitors. That matters to you guys. Okay, it's time to rinse this. It's 89 degrees outside here in Vegas now at about 11 in the morning, so not bad. A little bit cool today. We've got some wind going on. Let's rinse the vehicle. All right, well, this vehicle gets washed a little more than mine, at least it has recently, and you know, wasn't super filthy, but the Touchless from Built Hamber, just, I mean, I really feel like I could just bring the towel to it right now and dry it. Everything is clean at the bottom, all the rockers, back, everything looks good. Let me pull it in here before this 89 degrees gets to it. All right, so with the Touchless, once again, we sprayed it, we foamed it, rinsed it down, and all the loose debris is off. So we got the Hyper Clean. This is the Echo one we've made into a waterless wash. So we're gonna go ahead and spray it on. Let me fix this and flip you guys around. So like I said, there's no loose debris, so feel free to go ahead and spray your waterless wash one time. I'm working in the shade here, so give it a nice once over. So I've got the whole side of the panel there. Let me get my towel. I got my towel here all folded up. And let's just do a complete one side wipe down here. All right, so that's about 2 panels. I usually like to flip it about every 1 panel. I'm gonna flip it now. It just doesn't seem that dirty. So let's go ahead and, I'm not gonna go to the bottom on that one. I'm gonna keep going here. If I went to the bottom, I'd flip the towel right away. But if I keep it up top, okay, now we're getting to the bottom there. And then we'll continue, it's just plastic here, so that doesn't hurt anything. All right, so now definitely gonna flip this towel around to the other side here. All right, so we got clean sides there. Let's just wipe this. We could do the window. They're gonna have to be done anyway at the end with some window cleaner, but just so we don't work so hard with any water spots or anything like that. Keep an eye out here. All right, we're pretty much done there. If you want, you can get a drying towel and go over it, any spots you got left over. So here I got my drying towel. Let me see, I got a couple little drips here. It's just something extra in case you, it's just gonna work better to dry than that type of edgeless. All right, you follow me? So now the side really is done and dried. It was that fast. Echo 1, once again, spray it all over the hood. And Echo 1 is a great product from Hyper Clean. One of my more slicker finishing waterless washes. Leaves great hydrophobics and protection on there. All right, so let's put that down. Let's get our towel that's been flipped. And we're just doing a nice wipe there. Not too dirty up here. All right, we'll flip it over. Keep going. Any of these little pollens or whatever. If they don't come off, you just kind of give them a little scrape with your fingernail. They should come off really easy, especially if you have protection already on your car. Nothing should really be sticking. All right. So we're pretty much washed up there. We get our drying towel just for good measures. Very simple. We've got the twisted loop drying towel, so they suck up lots of water. You can just fling it across. And you guys can take your time getting inside here. I'm on camera and I'm not trying to make the video super long. But we're done. Side and front. We'll continue on. Okay guys, hope you liked the video. As you can see, we used the Built Hammer touchless. We had it in a spray bottle kind of to do a pre-spray, but there wasn't enough in there. It really didn't come out or do too much of that, but it doesn't really matter because we did it at 4% in here and we laid down the foam all over the vehicle. It really does a fantastic job. It's a great, powerful pre-foam cleaner. So if you never tried it, and I did it, every machine, every pressure washer is different. The way I did it is 1/3 product to 2/3 water. You can do your measuring, that's different. I have videos on that, but if you just roughly go by that, that's fine. Once we foamed it, let it sit for a few minutes, rinsed it off, did our waterless wash with the Hyper Clean. That's Echo One's Hyper Clean. We use the concentrated version, and that stuff is fantastic. The vehicle looks great. It's nice, glossy, super white, crisp, and clear with a wonderful slickness to it, a softness, velvety feel. And then we just clean the windows up at the end. Always need to, no matter what rinseless or waterless you use, pretty much need to go over it again with a nice clean towel and some type of glass cleaner. That's what I find. And guys, hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think. These stronger foaming washes or pre-sprays foam and then a waterless wash seem to be working really good for me in the summer. I've played with these hybrids for many years, and this summer I think I'm going to go into trying different stuff like that. So let me know what you think of the process, these products, if you've tried them, and thanks for watching guys. Talk to you later.